everybody and welcome back to another YouTube video with me, Remy Rex, and I have some really kind of exciting new infographics to show for you. So these are following on from the Road to Apocalypse infographic that I did that seemed to go down really well and everybody enjoyed. So what I've decided to do is to kind of break it down even further. So we're going to have a look at all the different sagas, and then we're also going to have a look at the different Scourge events as well, but that will be in a separate video coming soon as we start to know kind of more and more for each of those. So we're going to start off with the Pestilence saga because this is the one that will be coming next, hopefully sometime after Morgan Le Fay's second run in her Scourge event, which is currently running now. It might be finished by the time you've done, so do always check the date and time of these. We are updating them as we go ahead. And also, just before we kind of get into this video, please remember that all this information that I'm sharing and the information on the guides is everything that we've been told through the blog. So I don't have any insider info or anything like that. I'm just deciphering the information in the blogs and trying to make it look nice and fancy on a graphic. If you want to see all my infographics, there is a link in the description as well as one to the Road to Apocalypse one, and also like my Doom 2 guides as well. So let's get started. So hopefully this is coming at this patch. For difficulty 1 you need gear 13, difficulty 2 you need gear 15, and difficulty 3 you need gear 17. So difficulty 1 will unlock difficulty 1 of Apocalypse and so on and so forth. And you're going to need your Darkhold team. So this is Morgan Le Fay's team. And what I've done is I've put in, by popular demand, the uniques needed for each of the characters, so they're all there for you so you can see them. And then as we scroll down the graphic, what we've done is we've put in top T4s in here. So obviously you might have more done based on how you're using the team and stuff, but these are kind of the top ones that you probably would want to do. And then some details about how the saga is going to work is down the side. So you've got 5 nodes, no damage between nodes. So what we are assuming this means is that it'll be like a campaign node where each time you go in, your characters are like starting afresh, rather than like Dark Dimension or a raid where their abilities carry over, so you have to save cooldowns. But not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that, but that was how I read it and interpreted it. If you think it means something else, let me know in the comments down below. You have to complete all the sagas on difficulty 1 to unlock the Apocalypse saga on difficulty 1, so you have the difficulties line up. And then the rewards that they've kind of told us about so far is we're going to get orange gear, gold, armory 16 orbs, Morgan Le Fay's costume, which is, you can see in the blog, looks quite cool, and some ISO 8 blue materials as well for you. And then you're going to get Morgan Le Fay's awakened ability. So these are kind of those next level up, so rather than it being like 6-6-6-4, it's it actually says level 8, so it's actually going up quite a bit. So you're going to get the abilities to do these, so it says there what it is, and obviously you unlock it by completing the saga, and there's a bit more information about how that's going to look in the blog so far. So that's the one for the Pestilence saga. We then also have the one for the Famine saga. So this is the Rogue one, which we assume will be after the second run of Rogue, which we assume will be after the first run of Morgan Le Fay's saga. So we've got Morgan Le Fay's saga coming soon, then Rogue's Scourge event, then the Rogue saga. We assume maybe you might have the war. I don't know. I'm not going to try and do it again. Difficulty 1 gear 13, difficulty 2 gear 15, difficulty 3 gear 17, and you're going to be using your unlimited X-Men team, which is obviously the Rogue team here. And again, we've put all the uniques in there for you, and as you scroll down, again you've got the top T4s, how it's going to work, pretty much the same as the Morgan Le Fay one, and the same for rewards. Now these might change obviously after the first saga, and they might actually change this based on community feedback and things like that, so we will update this as we go through. And then you've also got the awakened abilities there for you, which haven't been announced yet. So again, we're assuming it's going to be done the same way, but we will change this if it does. And then finally going into the War Saga. So this is the one that we kind of know the least about. But you've got your difficulty 1, again, gear 13, gear 15, gear 17. And then this is the Gamma team, so this is the Red Hulk team. Obviously these guys have just been added this patch, so it's going to be a little bit further away because they're not out yet. And you've got again, you've got their uniques there. We don't know what Red Hulk's, well, I'm not aware of what Red Hulk's unique is going to be. And then you've got your top T4s, again, not sure what is it going to be because we don't even know what his kit is yet. And again, same details there in terms of what it's going to be. Again, might change based on feedback and your rewards, and we're just assuming you're going to get the costume again. And then if we scroll down again, you're going to have the abilities, which we will update as they come through. So that's the 3 of those. So hopefully that kind of helps break down the information a little bit more. If you want to see the kind of the full picture for the Road to Apocalypse one, I'll just put it on the screen here quickly for you. I have got a separate video for this which will pop up at the end, but you can see how you can do the Scourge events, and then it's got the sagas in there, and then it's got the Apocalypse saga there as well. So this is kind of the full guide of what we know so far. Is July 2022, so if you are watching this and it's not July 20, well, it'll be August because it's the last day of July, then make sure you look for the most updated version. Again, link to all my infographics is down below, but we will go back to the Pestilence saga. So this is obviously the first one that's coming. So this is the team that you are going to need. So that's pretty much it for this video, but just what I wanted to do quickly in the last minutes or so is I wanted to kind of get the information out first, and then also just add a quick note. So I might have quite a lot of new viewers who might be watching, who've come over from the Reddit post or from who kind of noticed me from that Apocalypse Road to Apocalypse infographic that we made, and now we're making this kind of mini series for you. My name is Remy Rex. I'm a UK based, I want to say content creator. I don't know if that counts, if I count as a content creator. I did start streaming about a year and a half ago, and then last autumn I became pregnant with my first child, and that kind of threw out the routine of streaming and things like that, just because I wasn't very well, I was very drained, very tired. And then 5 weeks ago I had my baby, so little baby Remy is here. He is doing really well. He's 5 weeks old, so I took a bit of a break from kind of content creating, YouTube videos, things like that. I did have some pre-recorded videos that have come out that you might have seen, but I've really been focusing on obviously like being a mum and looking after my baby, but now I'm starting to get into a bit of a routine, starting to have a bit more time on my hands. If he ever, you know, when he decides to sleep and things like that, I have started making some content again and doing these infographics for you. So that's just a little bit about me and what I've kind of been doing and where I've been. If you think I've suddenly come out of nowhere, and also why kind of my content timing might be a little bit all over the place, because I'm literally just trying to do it as and when I can. So thank you very much everybody for bearing with me. Thank you everybody for kind of coming along this journey with me. If you would like to support me and my channel, subscribing and liking videos is probably one of the best things that you could do. It really helps, but there is links in the description to support in other ways if you would like to, but really just subscribing and liking makes all the difference, and sharing all this information with your alliances and things like that really helps. So thank you very much everybody for listening, and I hopefully see you all in another video very soon.